Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure on the SEGA Dreamcast, and welcome ladies and gentlemen to Casinopolis Zone. I am One Wild Sheep yet again, and today this is a different type of a level we're going to be tackling, where instead of going straight to the Chaos Emerald, as you can tell right by here, the Chaos Emerald is within arm's reach almost already. This stage is a gimmick. We need to collect 400 rings to fill up this vault. Once the vault is filled, we will be able to reach the Chaos Emerald. And while we can manipulate the jump to be able to reach the Chaos Emerald right now, it is actually possible to jump from where you stand to grab the Chaos Emerald right away. There is an invisible wall, so the game forces us to collect hold of all 400 rings, which means we need to go into each of these pinball tables. There are two pinball tables to go through, and you can use them to collect rings. What can I say? I'll talk more about the pinball table gimmicks and mechanics later down the line, because first things first, I'm losing all my lives, because if you lose all of your lives on a pinball table before you reach 100 rings, you get chucked into the garbage compactor. And basically, the garbage compactor will be our main way to get hold of rings in this zone, alongside our main way to get through the level quickly. This is basically the speedrunning section of the stage, and if you know which ways to go, and if you're good about your platform, and if you're good about dodging spike balls and whatnot, you can collect an absolute ton of rings. And I do believe one time I actually managed to get all 400 rings within a single run in this particular zone. But I wasn't able to do it with in this act, unfortunately. Which is a shame, you know, in this recording session. But yeah, you can get so many rings going through this zone, and you can just blast through the stage quickly as possible, which I like this. If you know how to manipulate the game to get down here, and you know about the sequence, this zone goes by really quickly, and if you don't go down here, the zone can take either a short amount of time or a long amount of time, depending almost entirely on your luck. So yeah, god damn it, my rings! No! This is one of those love or hate sort of levels, and I enjoy it, you know, it's a nice change of pace. But I still would have preferred a traditional platforming stage where you go from point A to point B, as opposed to this collect all the rings malarkey. That's just me though, you know, a lot of people may really enjoy this stage, and there's loads of hidden things and hidden nooks and crannies in this stage that I do enjoy, and this stage is one of those stages that really emphasizes trying to look for the right ways to go. It emphasizes platforming and whatnot, which I do love. Hey, the showers! Let's have a... there we go, I gotta wash off all that dirt. Tails! I love this. Tails just all creeping around the corner, just like, oh, that's Sonic. Hey, don't peep on me. That's not cool. Oh, I don't know, that tickled me a bit. But yeah, you can go into the showers. It doesn't add anything to the game, but it's just a neat little bonus that the game has, which I like. You know, I like when games add neat little bonuses like that. It's not often in a Sonic series you see neat little bonuses like that. So whenever you see them, it's something special. What can I tell you? But anyway, now that we actually gotten through there, showed that off, it's time to show off this pinball table properly now, folks. And as you can tell, press the left bumper or the right bumper, the triggers even, and you will be able to manipulate the actual... what are those things called? The flippers? Yeah, the flippers. You'll be able to manipulate the flippers, just like in other games involving pinball. And you can also press the A button, which will set off both flippers at any given time, which is kind of handy. And your main goal in this is to try and get Sonic through each of the slots. You're trying to bounce him into specific slots and specific areas to collect more rings. Every time Sonic bounces off a bumper, he gets an extra ring. Oh, for God's sake, seriously? Ah. Anyway, and also every time Sonic goes through certain passageways and whatnot in a certain order, he will also collect rings. So it's a trial and error sort of thing. It's about trying to be good at this. What can I tell you? And if you get Sonic through the center portion of the arena, you will be able to access a bunch of Slaughter Hill minigame things, which if you're able to label up 3 icons in a row, you'll either have a good thing or a bad thing happen to you. The good or bad thing really depends on you, really, because if you can get a good thing, which is basically simple as 3 Sonics, which gives you a load of rings, or you can get 3 Eggmans, which will take away 50 rings, and it's stuff like that, you know, folks. But I wasn't really lucky enough to show them off properly, and I don't want to spend too long in this zone. As you can tell, I've spent 6 minutes in this zone already. I've already cut stuff out, so... And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Nights into Dreams table. If many of you don't know, Nights into Dreams is a SEGA franchise that was released on the SEGA Saturn, and for some reason, around this point in time, SEGA absolutely loved chucking Nights into Dreams Easter eggs and cameos into Sonic titles. It makes sense, it was a Sonic Team game, but it's kind of strange how we always see Nights into Dream cameos, we always see stuff like that. But we never actually see SEGA make a sequel to it, you know. Well, there was technically the Wii sequel, but you know, since then there hasn't been a Nights game released. It's always sort of bugged me. But anyway, it's basically a card game. You need to manipulate Sonic to collect as many cards as possible, and collect a couple of pairs and whatnot to gain rings. And if you get to the top table and fall through, you will actually go through this area by here, which is a neat little reference to Nights into Dreams. This is actually, I forget the name of the place. It's the first zone in Nights into Dreams. I can't remember. Spring Valley, that's one. It's Spring Valley zone from that game, which, you know, it's a neat little bonus. And honestly, I actually had no idea what Nights into Dreams was when I first played Sonic Adventure. So... for the longest time, I didn't know what that entire sequence was about. I just thought I was tripping balls. You know, folks. But, yeah, it's a neat little table, and I like it. Yeah, like it, as you can tell, though, by the timer, if you don't know what you're doing, the time limit in this zone can be really, really long. And it's only really this long because I'm making it this long to show everything off. If I was playing this normally, I would get the zone done within about 3 minutes. Typical zone length, so... But yeah, whenever you get all the rings up to at least 400, you'll be able to jump up and collect the Chaos Emeralds. Alright! Wow, we're getting these Chaos Emeralds real quick, aren't we?
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh, jeez! Eggman!
Oh, man! What happened to that emerald we just had?
I guess Eggman's got one of them. But the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on, Sonic! We need to get busy!
Yeah, as soon as I stop floating, because I'm currently floating. There we go. That was weird. It just occurred to me, though, one thing in that cutscene. The characters in this game say the words, oh no, a hell of a lot during the course of this. It's kind of insane now that I think about it. They always sort of shout, oh no. It's, I don't know, it's just something I've noticed when I was editing this LP. It's just like, oh no, oh no, oh no! It's madness. But anyway, we need to pick up this key. This key will give us access to the next zone. And this guy talking about snowboarding, well, it's a little bit of foreshadowing, very poorly done foreshadowing with about as much elegance that's been hit in the face with a brick, but, you know, foreshadowing nonetheless. We are going to be going to actually a familiar zone next, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, a giant wall just blew up, and believe it or not, folks, we're going to be going to a specific island that many of you may recognize that just happens to be floating on by right next to the continent of the Mystic Ruins. So, have you guessed what this place is yet? I'm gonna give you a few more seconds to figure it out, you know, folks. It's an ice location. in a region on a desolate island that no one lives. Still can't figure it out? I know I'm dragging this on a lot longer than I should have. I should have brought in the foreshadowing as I'm climbing the ladder. There we go, I'm climbing the ladder. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to Ice Cap Zone. That's right, we are actually on the Angel Island right now, folks. Because that giant wall formation that crumbled, the wall breaking apart, there was actually Angel Island Zone crashing into the Mystic Ruins because it fell for some reason. Why did it fall? We'll see later down the line. Why didn't it cause a massive tsunami that killed almost all life? According to the cutscenes later on, it did, so I have no idea. But I'm just taking advantage of Sonic's spin dash jump here. Like I said before, Sonic's spin dash jump is so useful because you can use it to just go stupid distances. I love this. It's amazing. And this is a very platform-heavy zone, ladies and gentlemen, so... yeah, well, I recommend just, no! Why did the spring bounce me to the left, then? So, if you're not very good at platforming, you may have a bit of trouble getting through this one. But, you know, the zone in this one's quite easy, for the most part. I like it. The biggest issue you're probably going to have is going to be using all of these icicles. Because these icicles are... they're kind of awkward to get depth perception right with. I've always had issues with the depth perception of those icicles. And sometimes I jump into one of these springs that bounce into an icicle, and Sonic won't grab on for some reason, but apart from that, they're a little bit glitchy. This zone's pretty fun, you know? And I know the soundtrack's pretty downplayed here, isn't it? Don't worry, folks. The soundtrack will get a bit more upbeat, up-tempo in a bit. This is probably my least favorite track in this entire game, this one platforming challenge's music track. It's too... simplistic? I don't know, there's no discernible melody that I can pick up, so I've never been a fan of the Ice Cap Zone music track in this particular instance, but... yeah, you know. Anyway, if you see that light bulb there, yeah, it's the light bulb. It also shows up in levels and gives you hints on how to get through different segments. For example, those panels, you see me jump across them a couple of times in the game now from Windy Valley onwards. Basically, you have to press the jump button in order to jump from point A to point B. It's quite awesome. And now it's time for the best part of this zone, the snowboarding sequence. And this sequence by here, I don't think there is any way to die. I'm pretty certain it's impossible to die in this sequence. But it is absolutely pure adrenaline-filled action, and the music, oh my god. I love this sequence by here when you're snowboarding as Sonic. It's just fantastic. And they always sort of time the music perfectly whenever you're snowboarding and it switches perspective to behind the view Sonic. I don't know, the music's just perfect for the sequence, and this sequence is just fun in its own right. I mean, this is how you do snowboarding in a Sonic game. Sonic 06, take note. This is how you do snowboarding. It's pretty damn fun. While the controls are a bit awkward, I do enjoy it. What can I tell you? And from time to time in this area, you will come across these orange jump ramps. Just basically jump whenever you're on the orange jump ramp, and you will go forward at a massive burst of speed and do a pretty cool trick. What can I tell you? I love this zone. I love this sequence. You know, I'm not too fond of the first two parts of Ice Cap Zone because they're really just basic platform challenges. But this particular instance, this particular part of the zone just makes up for it. It's just, oh, I love it. This is why I play Sonic games, people. You know, I play it for this sort of thing. Just awesome, radical, over-the-top, amazing thing. And the controls. There we go. I won't lie, this game hasn't aged well. I will praise it to death, and I will claim it to be the best 3D Sonic game. But the controls and whatnot, they haven't aged as well as you'd hope. It's still probably the best Sonic controls in 3D, though. I will go on record and say that it is the best controlling Sonic in 3D, in my opinion. But, yeah, just utilize all of the jump ramps and what have you, and we will eventually get to the bottom of the slope and grab hold of the next Chaos Emerald. Now, will we be exploring Angel Island in its fullest? Well, later we will. We won't be going to the same extent as Sonic 3, because Sonic 3 took place over the course of the entirety of Angel Island. We're only going to be going to some set locations throughout the course of this island, but Yeah, Angel Island's basically considered part of the Mystic Ruins hub world. And if you go all the way down to this bottom part of the cave, you will eventually get to a locked door. As you can tell by the obvious clipping, you can get through that door later down the line, and there is an entire area back there, so yeah, we'll be seeing that as time comes. Anyway, it's time for a character battle, folks, and character battles are I'm not going to even bother commentating over them. Why? You will see why I won't commentate over this, but yeah. It's easy.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emerald you have, right now. What? Let's just see you take them. Huh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
Eggman.
Uh-oh!
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald!
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again! Me? What about you? Way to go, Knucklehead!
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds! Chaos! These are for you, my friend!
Oh, he transformed again.
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this part. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, the character battles are literally 3-hit battles. They're stupidly easy. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time as we fight Chaos for the next boss battle of the game. So thank you all for watching. Don't be sheepish, people. I'll catch you all then. Bye!